What you
eating? I mean, Uncle Remus, boy, you know what I mean. It's always Remus. You know what I'm saying?
West Side.
Open the Remus. You know?
Open the
Open the
Remus.
Remus.
There you go, baby.
Remus over Harem. You know what I'm saying?
Hood Hierarchy. Live with Uncle B. It's your boy Burn Poe, a.k.a. Dada Man.
California, hey, you know, for everybody who be trying to count me out, just remember something. You can't count. See that? See that? You see them mountains? Them mountains.
Fellas, everybody listen. Don't trust these women family. Because every woman got some dude that's a family friend that been around for the longest, and the brothers will hang with you, the cousins, and they know about Derek.
Beats. Let me throw it at you. Let me. Do you know that one move could change a person's life? So let's say, for instance, your daughter goes to school and some girls calling her names, and she decides she's gonna go over and put one in their eye. She gets arrested, messes with her. Now she's not in that school anymore. They kick her out. It changed everything. So when we talk about raising kings and queens, I mean, we really got to prepare them for, you know, all those roadblocks and things that are out there. So that's what I really want to hear. But I do thank you for calling, man. I really, really appreciate hearing from you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, one more thing.
Oh, you hung up.
It can only be one king.
Oh,
Everybody can be a prince,
That's right.
but they can't all be the king.
It could be a lot of kings and queens.
No, it can't. It's
Well, he
one
said
king.
in the.
I'm just pouring drink. I'm just a bartender.
Sage on side 1, sunshine on side 2, and somebody.
And you better answer it right because my brother's sitting right back.
Because the real one, the love comes first. But if you pick the right one, the money don't come after.
I know that's right. Yeah.
It's the hood hierarchy mobcast, and it's me, Uncle Beast, in the streets like white lines on the corner like a stop sign. And it's gonna go all the way down. So if you want us to be alright, hit that like. If you care, hit that shit. If you want it, leave a comment. If you really want us out the trap, always put something on that real hierarchy cash out. So let's go. Zeno was our biggest episode.
We in the shop. We just came from getting the Polish, extra onions. You know what I'm saying? In the building.
It's hood hierarchy time. Are y'all ready? What's going down? Hey, y'all know what it is. It's the hood hierarchy mobcast, and it's me, Uncle Beast, in the streets like white lines on the corner like a stop sign. If y'all want us to be all right, hit that like. If you care, hit that share. If you want us to do well, hit that bell. If you want us to survive, hit subscribe. And if you really want us out the trap, do like Natalie Joy and put something on that hood hierarchy cash app. Salute to Natalie Joy for the sizable donation. Salute to Uncle Jody Mack. I got Brian Bacon. You know, everybody that supports the move, man. Let me see what we got in here. Who we got in here? Oh, they here. I forgot what Conan said. Call him. I think he said call him the Emperor or something like that. But hey, the top dog of the show, Conan Corey, right in the building. My guy Show Body in the building. It's going down. OGs and Young Gods podcast. You need to have tonight's guest on OGs and Young Gods too, Show Body. We gotta put that in effect. Who else in there? The headquarters in the building. My guy Boogie Flavors all the way in Dago, California. Shout out to him. Let's Chop It Up podcast. The headquarters. He got a whole TV station running over there, so y'all go check it out. Shout out to Natalie Joy in the building. Salute to you. Support hood hierarchy. Donating to the cause. She made a sizable donation today. Gratitude. Appreciate you. From me and the family. But I got something good here today, man. I got the hardest working guy in the game, yeah. The game. I didn't say Chicago. Listen, pay attention. I said the game. I got my guy Megastar in the building. I'm gonna bring him back after the intro, y'all. After the intro. Y'all know how this go. Hood. Hierarchy. Mobcast. Every single episode, man, we gonna give them a little background.
I know how it feels because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet ghetto
We made so much doing that. I started taking that money throwing the concerts.
It's your boy, Project Pata. Hood hierarchy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man, if it ain't in the hood, man, it ain't on here.
Hey, this your boy Mario Cannon, man. And you rocking with Hood Hierarchy. You already know what's going down.
Seen Pretty P stand up. It's a wrap. Tune in.
It's Deli Dale. And whenever I got time and I'm relaxing and I'm chilling, I don't give a damn if I'm laying in the bed with you. I'm checking out Hood Hierarchy. And it's just that simple, just that easy.
It's 7 Up, man, straight from Brooklyn. I want y'all to check my boy out, Uncle Beast, Hood Hierarchy. Get the dopest interviews, the dopest content, the dopest platform, straight from Chi-Town, man. You know what it is, man. We representing Uncle Beast, Hood Hierarchy. That's the highest of prestige. Get it? You already know. That's on game. You heard?
One, what's happening? It's the one and only HD president, Mr. Bow Bow Bow. This is Hood Hierarchy checking in. I'm signing out. HD4, bow, bow, bow.
Y'all heard him. It's the highest of prestige. It's the high. Shout out to my guy 7 Up. I just love how he said that. So, with that being said, tonight's guest, not only my homie, it's always great when I got a homie, but he's a salesman. He's a promoter, producer, rapper, graphic designer, manager, label owner. I know I'm gonna miss something, but he just so much stuff, man. I gotta bring the hardest working guy, the hardest working hustler around on here, the one and only Megastar is in the building. Give it up.
What up, my boy?
There we go.
What up, B?
What's up with your family?
Hey, man, just moving and grooving, baby. That's it, man. Moving and grooving. What's up?
I see you over there getting hooked up.
Yeah, man, I'm getting hooked up. You know, got the Illy Awards tomorrow, and then Saturday I got my chicken peace slide giveaway. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be crispy for this weekend, man.
He just never stops. He just never stops. Y'all don't understand. When I say he never stops, I really mean it. If this is your first time to the show, don't think I'm being rude to my guest. This is my brother. Don't think I'm being rude to him. If I have to go read the comments, we call that checking in with the streets. We have to check in with the streets because the streets is what make us. You know what I'm saying? So let me see who we got. Conan in the building, the top dog. Miss Mina in the building says salute 100. Uncle Jody Mack in the building. They tuned in. Go on and plug your barber, man. We got to plug your barber.
Wait, man, this is my man Cash Cuts. You know what I'm saying? And we have Brothers Barbershop. We say 17 what? 1734 East 87th Street.
87th. That's
Chicago.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
So y'all go. I always wonder who was giving you them Krispies, man. So that's good to see him in action.
Oh,
so
yeah.
since you're in the barbershop,
yes, sir.
And since Cash is there too, I just gotta know what y'all think, man.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta know.
What's up?
Diddy do it or didn't he?
I mean, I think they just trying to disgrace him, man. Because the only thing I'm getting from him just being a freak behind closed doors and doing, over the top sexual shit. When you get that type of bread, I guess your rich sex is different. You know what I'm saying? But the trafficking, the Rico, all that's bullshit, man. They just trying to disgrace him now. That's all. Fuck his pockets up and disgrace his name, so it'll be over with for him.
What you think, Cash?
Yeah, they trying to fuck his pockets up. And yeah, he was doing some bogus shit too, though.
Right.
But I don't condone that, the abuse on Cassie and all of that shit. But man, it's just crazy. But that just shows you what a female accept when you're around that power and fame like that. 'Cause she could have been left too. You know what I'm saying?
But when they
It could be a lot of things though, man.
now this is the thing. I must admit,
What?
I do know some guys that take off on a female, and it's almost uncomfortable how they treat the female.
Right.
Don't want them talking to nobody, looking at nobody. Oh, they'll love to play at your woman face all day long, but you
Oh
better
hell yeah,
that girl
exactly.
make her
Yes,
sit like a
sir.
child. So, with that being said, y'all tell me what y'all think out there, because I just want to know. I've never seen nobody to be under tight security by they dude going, they're scared to leave them, go cheat
Right.
with another guy.
Yeah,
Have
that's
you ever seen that?
nah, man. Look, at that time, Cassie was a beast, man. She was a part of it. She knew what the fuck she was doing, man. Like I say, he did some over the top shit, but she stayed and endured it. And she already had bread. If you paid attention to Don Richards, her interview, she said Cassie's allowance was 30 to 50,000 a month, plus the big apartment, all white apartment in middle of New York and all this other stuff that she was getting. You know what I'm saying? So I
I
don't
ain't
know,
gonna
man.
lie,
It's a
man.
double-edged sword.
I'm disappointed at Diddy with this whole thing,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
if he was paying somebody $6,000 to
Right.
relieve themselves on this woman,
That's crazy.
he could have called me. I would have did it for $4,000. So I think
Hey, I would have did it too for 3,500. What you mean? Let's
you know how
get
many
that.
times
That's
I'd have been
crazy.
with this dude. If I knew he was gonna go pay somebody to pee on this girl when they leave the party, I could have.
Get bees up.
He catch me on the right day, 500.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he was just man.
he
But
let me
but
down.
but but how did that get you off, beats? You doing your thing, and you tell another motherfucker that's running your girl, pissing them out. I mean,
That's his business. I'm
How do
just
you?
here to. I just need the money, man. That's whatever. That's his business. But
How you? I mean, how does that? Does he ask for that? Pissing them out.
no, that's a good question, right? What
That's
you just said.
insane. Like, what the fuck?
That's a good question. But look at you. Look how long you been with your lady. It ain't because you handsome. You doing something in there. I know. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, we all
but no,
doing something when we tied in. I heard
everybody
you got the
what you
fastest
say,
tongue
Cash?
on the south side of town.
What you say, Cash? You broke
I heard
up.
you got the fastest tongue on the south side. Yeah. That's your ass.
but I'm just saying, man. Everybody got their thing. It might be a weird to us,
Right.
but I'm not gonna lie. People gonna act like they don't know about it. But I've been scrolling the internet sometime, and I've seen that before. I've seen that more than once on a movie. So it happens. This is not the first time anybody heard of
No, it
the
happens.
golden shower. If y'all
Right.
never heard of it.
I just don't
Now,
understand how that makes sex even better. I just don't understand
yeah, because if you pee in my bed, you gonna have to put
problem.
you're gonna have to pay me a deposit. I'm gonna need $6,000.
Yeah,
But
and you rich, you got bread. You ain't want to pee on no chicks, have you? You ain't pee on
no,
nobody.
I'm not rich. No. I see they don't lock the broke people up for having sex. It's the ones who they think got some money. You
Right.
get locked
Yeah,
up.
because they definitely doing a good job in disgracing his name and
They
digging in his pocket, man.
trying to destroy him. But everybody's saying that's strange and all that. But everybody got their thing. I'm sorry. We
No,
don't
that's
know
true.
what it takes for him to keep up with this young girl. His
Right.
equipment might not work. We don't know this. You know, it's like,
No, but
hey,
come on, but look. Sex is sex, right? But
right.
why the fuck would he want her to rub another man's cum on him, man? What's all that shit?
Allegedly. You
Okay,
gotta
allegedly.
remember.
It's too much. It's too much information already out there, man. They said
But
that in court. It's
this
not
is her
alleged no
side.
more.
This is what she's saying happened. So we don't know if that's
Okay, well you're right. Allegedly,
we don't
but
know if that's
it's
true.
documented. But this was said in court, though. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the problem with this internet. Once somebody say it, it's gone. You know, like we don't know if any of this is true.
Yeah, that's
We
facts.
do know he beat her up because he gave her 20 million to beat her up.
And that was
Then
on video too.
she got another 10 million for getting beat up in the hotel.
Yeah, he
I
didn't pay
didn't
this
know
girl.
that.
Yeah, he didn't throw all that money out there if he wasn't doing
They
all that
gave her 10 million for getting beat up in the hotel. I can't wait to go out to Cali because I'm getting a room at the Intercontinental. I'm gonna trip my girl as soon as we get in the hallway. Soon.
Yeah, and you see how quick he threw that money out there, man?
Hey, he
Within
gave her 20
24 hours.
million and she got 10 million from the hotel for getting beat up in the
So look
hotel.
at the instant money he had access to. He sent
Come
that
on,
less than
he
24 hours.
he a billionaire.
Yeah.
So this I heard them say the feds don't have as much money to fight the case as Puffy do. So they trying
Yeah.
to drain him. He might have a hard life after this because he might be forced to live off of 200 million or something like that.
Oh yeah. See, his definition of broke is different from our
Yeah,
definition.
he gonna have to figure out how to make 200 million work. Poor guy.
Right.
You know, it's hard.
Right.
But yeah, I just wanted to see what y'all thought of that, man. Then we got something else. We
What's
got
that?
10 guys that escaped from prison in Louisiana.
Yeah.
10
You know,
guys.
I was looking into that, brother, and I think all of them got caught now. You know what I'm saying? One of them
Now
was
they still
no,
somebody
just one.
still
I think it's one. No, it's one. They caught all of them
yeah,
except one.
somebody still
That
going
was that liberating leader.
the ringleader. And
That's
if
who
that
set
guy
everything up.
is looking for somewhere to hide, come to Chicago, man. I got you, man. I'm gonna take you. I might take you to one of the megastar parties. You're gonna have a good
Yeah.
time. But I'm
Yeah.
turning you in for that award for the night over,
You
man.
gotta have all that. Yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta
all
get
that.
it, brother. I gotta get it. They gonna catch you anyway, brother. So
Yeah,
I
pretty much.
gotta turn you in and get that
My
reward, man.
grandmother's
I
turned
got you.
him in. Yeah.
They go, but they arrested the guy who was the maintenance worker. He turned off the water so they can get past the pipe.
Mm.
Do you think that's right? Dude said they was gonna shank him if he didn't do it. So
Man,
they
you
locked him
you know,
up.
and, you talking to a motherfucker that been to the joint, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That could be. That
That
could
could
be.
be.
You know what I'm saying? Man, either do this or else. He in there. He ain't they're gonna be like, why you don't run to the police? But it's still a code. Ain't nobody just if that
Well,
ain't
no,
in
he
you
worked
already, if you
there.
not
He worked there.
no.
But let me ask you this: do
He
you
could
think
probably fear
somebody
for
in
his
the
life.
joint can have power on the street to make something happen on the street?
At these days and times, like right now, I
Right.
don't think so. But once upon a time, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
he could
wondering,
have.
my arms was long in the joint, bro.
Right. He
You
could
know
have.
what I'm saying?
He could have. Yeah, you never know. Like you say, it was possible for somebody to say, "Hey, I'm gonna get your mama, make something happen to your mama." So
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Or he working in there and he fearing for his life. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, because he still got to be in there working. Even
Absolutely.
if he
That's
go
not a
to another jail, they could tell
right.
somebody he snitched on. He
Right.
snitched on them.
Those are inmates that's locked up in maximum security. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That ain't no minimum where a motherfucker finna about to get out in a couple months type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Them boys was stuck there.
Look there. What about how do you feel about them arresting the girls who say one of them gave him a ride and one of them gave him something to eat?
You know, the laws are the laws, man. You know, we look at it as like, what? But aiding and abetting, they can make all type of shit out of it, especially if they knew them. If they didn't know them, then, that's just something to get them girls in the system and get something on their record. But, you know what I'm saying? If they knew them, then it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I say if you escape from jail and you come to me,
You gonna feed them over? Have
be
a
ready
drink
to go
for them?
back because I'm gonna give you some of that reward though. I'm gonna put a little something on your books, but you're gonna get caught anyway. You're not gonna get me locked up. If
Right.
you escaped, be on your own. Don't
Is you,
drag me into your crime.
you say you gonna go in the kitchen, man, and make the phone call, man?
I'm gonna have to get him. I'm
Got to get him up. Hey, 10,000 just like that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't involve me in your
Tax
crime.
free.
You ain't got this problem. But if they give me 10, right is right. I'm gonna put like
Yeah, somebody got
500
paid
on your
6 for
books.
turning one of them in. Somebody got paid like 6.
Yeah, I would
The
put
one, the
like
one who, the one who called on the guy who was asleep on the bench, on the bus stop bench.
genius.
Yeah,
He
they
needed
say that.
now
They say that's
he needed to be something needed to happen to him for falling asleep on the bench.
yeah, that's
You did
crazy.
all this escaping, and the best place you could
Yeah.
find to hide is a park bench. I mean,
Bro,
is a bus stop.
you need money to run, bro. I don't
Yeah.
know if they even thought, the thought process before they did that.
Right, you need money to sit, money so.
Yeah, yeah. Don't say my name,
So
nothing.
like you say, they didn't think that out. They didn't think that out at all.
No, they didn't.
Let me see who we got. We got the streets coming in.
What the street
Real
say?
dope. I see my guy Julian Allen in the
The
building.
one Loud Money Music Group recording artist, my
There we
man.
go. Um, Nelly Joy shouting out cash cuts at Brothers Barber Shop.
Okay.
Kona said
What is that?
Diddy has allegations of Biggie and Tupac. Allegations, allegedly.
Allegedly.
People with them allegations. See, this is the thing about the allegations why I don't get caught up in them. They made a whole Facebook group of people lying on me. So I just can't never get caught up in nobody's.
That's true.
And sometimes they would have me believe in some of the stuff. I'd be like, did I do
Bro,
this? What they said?
no, they
They
did
get
the
to
same
telling it
thing to
so
me. Made a
good.
whole Facebook page with all this false bullshit up there. Motherfuckers, man. Hey, man.
That's what they do. It gets believable.
Mm-hmm.
They go, my guy beat hype in the building.
Oh, the
Shot
legend
Town
checked in.
legend checking in.
Yeah, what up?
Salute to him. Y'all check out his episode. He got to come back again and rock with us too.
Yeah, that's what's up.
We got the number one guest, Jackie, in the building. So back to you, man, because there's so much to talk to. There's so much to talk to you about, man. So
yeah, this is a
I'm
short
gonna just
time.
you've been here before, but let's do it
Mhm.
again because it's so exciting, man.
Let's
And
do
you
it.
got Cash right there, what you're doing. Cash been knowing you a long time. So let's see what he say, man. Let's see what he say, Cash.
Let's get
What city and state are you from, man?
Chicago, Illinois.
What neighborhood in Chicago did you grow up in?
I was born on the east side in the Jeffrey Manor, man, 1973. I moved to Inglewood in 1984.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom's mom stayed in the Manor, and my dad's mom stayed in Inglewood, so that's how I played both neighborhoods.
So you was back and forth to both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I went to Susan B. Anthony in grammar school, where we went when we was kids, and then when I went to Inglewood, I transferred to Bass on 65th and May. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
What high
Yeah.
school did you go to?
I started out at Hirsch, and I
Okay.
graduated from Inglewood.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, did a year.
Well, now we know you know how to fight. We know
Yeah,
you.
had to know how to fight. Had to know how to fight. I done caught a couple on the chin. I done gave a couple on the chin.
Yeah, we know you know how to fight if you went to them two schools. That's it.
Oh yeah.
What you say, Cat?
What's the guy?
I done gave him a couple on the chin too.
Man,
So, next question.
what up?
If somebody is in Chicago
Mhm.
and they want something to eat in the hood, where you sending them to?
Man, you know what? First, I'm gonna see what they like. What do you like? You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't have no recommendations. Because Chicago
Okay,
food is just
chicken.
great. Chicken? Oh, you know me. I'm gonna do Harold's before anybody. But I know it's so many chicken spots out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, which Harold's would you send them to?
Which one? Man, there's a couple of them. But
Nigga,
what you mean?
would you let me handle this one?
No, I
Come
would.
on, Cash. You can get
Look
Which
here.
one? Which one?
You looking at a nigga who 250 plus. And I tell you where to go. You gonna eat.
Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go?
You wanna go to Harold's Chicken on 87th
And Dan Ryan?
in the Dan Ryan.
I was gonna say that one, but there's
Ryan.
so many though. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, ain't it one right by y'all?
right across the street, and I'm getting ready to go there when this is over with.
Ain't the same sandwich, but it'll do.
Ain't the
Hell
same.
yeah.
No, no, you
When you're in
telling
the
the truth.
picture.
Yeah.
I understand what he's saying. All right, here's an important one. Here's an important one.
Okay.
We didn't did this before though, but
Let's get it. Let's get it.
it's several. Give us 3 rappers that inspired you.
Oh man. Nas, Big Daddy Kane, you know what I'm saying? And Cool G Rap.
Ooh, we threw Cool G in there.
Yeah, no, because born in '73. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Then being of course the '80s baby. So when I got into rap, those New York was our mecca. Atlanta wasn't Atlanta like it is. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I was drawn to the Queen rappers from Queens. I always thought the best rappers came from Queens. I rock with Brooklyn. I rock with
Cool
all the
G Rap got
boroughs.
a line. This
Yeah,
song been out about 5 years now though, but he said, "I'm Captain Kirk. I'm Captain Kirk with the work. I ran the Enterprise." I said, "Oh man, this is
man. Yeah, man. So those bars, they were spitting trap music before it was called trap music. They
it
had the
was,
stories and the,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It wasn't watered down. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely rock with him."
Mhm.
So with you though, I want to know who are 3 people in the music business that inspired you too, since you're on both sides.
Oh man, bro. You?
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, real talk. You Deli Dale, cause you understand, bro. When I first, come fresh out the joint, the business we did. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Yeah.
I did all that, you know what I'm saying? With you and other people that was involved, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you, Deli Dale, Shondell is very inspiring. It's so many because you got the
Okay.
businesses, you got people that's in position that kept going. They didn't give up.
Right.
And they are pillars in this
Right.
game. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Right.
come to Chicago and speak about this music category and don't mention these names. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And,
Oh, so
yeah.
y'all, so you had just got out when we did that tour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. We did it was 2 concerts the same day.
Yeah.
It was the Katie got bands, Kurt Cobain during the day, and then the Project
Yeah.
Pat that night. You
Yeah.
know what
Then
I'm
we went
saying?
to Cleveland.
With
Then
yeah,
we
with the,
did
with the Cleveland,
Galesburg. Yeah,
Galesburg. We did Cleveland with Project Pat. You know what I'm
we was
saying?
working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and these are the teens, the 20 teens for like what 15. I came home at 14.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
We got right to work.
yeah, we got right to work.
So I gotta ask you, because you do movies too. What's your favorite movie, man?
Oh man,
Good movie.
hood movie.
Yeah.
You know what, man? I'm definitely you know what? It's a couple of 'em, man, because I'm a real fan of Tyrant 2. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I'm a big fan of Billy Ray movie. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And the other movie with T Smooth, we was getting the kids and stuff, man. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
the candy store.
Hey
Yeah.
man, yeah,
Shout out to
like
Smooth.
man, it's so hard to just say a favorite, but I looked at all those films and bro, for it to be independent in the way it was shot, man, it
I'm,
it,
I'm
it
with
looked
you, man. I
it looked
can't.
like
Yeah,
it looked
yeah.
like it was a sizable budget behind it versus what we used to seeing. You know what
I
I'm
can't even
saying?
argue and debate with you on none of them, because you
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
What about
absolutely.
you, Cash? What's your favorite hood movie?
Favorite hood movie for me would be Belly.
Belly. That's it.
Yeah,
Belly shows up a lot.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Belly's a hit.
with
See,
the
I was talking about
assistance of
Chicago, but
Cash,
Belly, yeah, Belly,
with
yeah,
the assistance of Cash,
King of New
he
York.
gets his hood pass. Okay, we know he was hood anyway,
Oh
man.
yeah,
so,
yeah,
so
yeah. Cash used to move a couple packs for me back in the day.
okay, okay. 35 off 100 or 30? No.
Oh no, straight 70-30, man. No, 70-30. If every 100 I make, you get 30. You know what I'm saying?
So you know what? I gotta ask you, man, because you said it.
Yeah.
So how long was you in?
Well, collectively, all together, I gave the penitentiary 14 years.
You
But
gave a
my
bit. You did 14 years.
on different times, because the first
Right.
time I went in
It
'96
all
for
count.
Pistol
It all
Case, and I
adds
went.
up. We do the
Yeah, but my
adding.
longest stretch was from '01 to '09. I
Oh
had caught
wow.
that
Oh,
case.
oh
I
nine.
caught that case in '99. Yeah, man, got popped with all that C on 66 in Peoria, man, and
Right.
yeah. They
Oh
gave me
man.
18 years, bro. They gave me 2 years less than the minimum for first degree murder.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't even know
exactly.
that.
Yeah,
I did 6 myself, man.
yeah, they got down on them. Yeah, I remember that time when you was in.
Yeah,
Hey,
It was
and
a hard 6 months, Cash, might I add, okay? But I did it.
man, hey,
6 hard.
six
6
six
hard.
hard, 6 hard.
six, 6 hard
Hey man,
fed. But I did it. And I
yes
came
sir, you
back with
did.
only a few scratches. Okay,
And,
just a
and
few.
and and became a monster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Traveling the
yeah.
world, doing all that shit. You was our hero. You were like beats doing it. And I'm still in artist mode. You already, you know what I'm saying? You was,
Right.
man, I was just crazy though. You know what I'm saying?
I did
I,
about an hour on 103rd and it just,
A good hour.
man.
Just
oh
stretched you the
man, an
fuck out
hour
with it.
ain't nothing compared to 6 months, man.
No, it was a whole hour, man. It was a long time.
14 years, man. I am sitting here, right? Come on.
What?
So let me ask you, man, after
Yeah.
doing 14 years,
Yeah.
how did you just get so focused to be where you at right now?
Well, man, with this last bit, man, I thought about the run that I had. You
Right.
know, I thought about all the money that I messed off because the maturity wasn't there. You know, you're living for the moment. You know, when that money coming in that fast, you're not, you being careless. We just living for the moment. You know,
Right.
and I seen people, ahead of me that was buying property and investing in businesses. I wasn't even thinking about that then. I was buying more cocaine. You know what I'm saying? I got
Right.
to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I just had a reflection on everything, and I'm in the joint. I'm seeing the TIs, the Gucci's, the Yo Gotti's, because I missed all the 2000s. You
Right.
know, and when I left, the Cha Cha Slide had just blew up. We was on MOB records, so
Right.
everybody moving. The Major Payne album came. You know what I'm saying? So we was moving and grooving when I left. But sitting in the joint, and I'm watching 106 in Park. They was at the Regal Theater, and
Right.
Cash Money was
It
there,
was there.
and that's when they made the announcement. The Universal gave them that 100 million.
Right.
Because when
Yep.
I was rapping back then, when I went to the joint, I wasn't in the trap like that. I'm Jadakiss type rapper. You know what I'm saying? Punchlines and clever words.
Right.
How me and I Rock did it. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm looking at that, and I'm like, damn. And I'm listening to these guys. I'm like, I did what they did. I
Right.
flipped the brick. I sold it. Actually did, not knowing if they just doing
Right.
creative writing or they actually lived it and
Right.
survived it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And so I switched up in the joint, bro. I just switched up in the joint, and I just started rapping about my life, my trials and tribulations, man. I just made a plan. I'm still at an age where I can do it. And then the good part is I had guys out here like my Rise for Life family, my man Band and Steel and Demise at the time, Bitch Boy
Right.
now. I don't fuck with him no more. But we know they was keeping my name alive and doing and keeping all my previous music going and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And
We gonna have to talk about that. So with you being in the
Hey,
the
speaking of Cha Slide,
penitentiary,
though,
what you
hey,
say, Cash?
no interruptions, but speaking of Cha Slide, I want to send shouts out to my boy Casper.
Rest
That
in
was
peace.
my client for over 13 years,
oh,
man.
that's what's
Oh
up.
wow, good
Listen,
brother,
I listen, love that brother.
No, that's what's up, bro.
good brother.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, man, with you
Yeah.
being in the joint all them years,
Mhm.
was it rough on you being a neutron, or what was that like?
Bro, when I went in as the minister, when I was in there, Minister Ed had the joint when I got to Logan. But what's crazy is they kicked the red carpet out for me. When I got there, I'm new to the joint. I don't know how this is gonna go.
Right.
But when they there, they get the paperwork, man, and the inmates running the joint, they doing the paperwork, the shipping, the receiving and all of that. When they get to telling you who you is, I tell them who I am. And when I went in at the time, I was co-minister for the East Side, so I came in with a title. So when you put that type of propaganda out there on the joint, it's gonna get to whoever who's who. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, but just to make a long story short, I'm gonna tell you about the relationship with me and Minister Ed. Never met the brother, but when we had the radio station, the radio store on 69th and Halsted. And
Right.
Bill had the building up there. He used to call. And I would answer the phone. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And holler at him and take care of business for him and stuff like that. So when I got there, tell him, well, he like, oh man, okay. So we had the conversation. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers still got to check y'all, make sure you're the real business. I
Right.
get on the phone. I call. You know what I'm saying? Straight to the circle. You know what I'm saying? Phones get answered. The shit gets
Right.
solidified. I became the Jesus they was waiting on. It was just
Did you
crazy.
go? Did you lose a lot of friends when you was in jail, or how did it go?
Well, you know what? I lost a couple, but not through death and nothing like that. Through the debt going up, motherfuckers fighting, or
Oh no,
you know.
I didn't mean that like that. But I'm glad you told me.
Oh,
Thanks for giving me a question to ask people about prison. But okay,
okay, yeah.
so you lost
Oh yeah,
in
family
prison.
members, family members
I'm
like
saying
that.
you lost friends in prison.
Oh, do I oh yeah, man, yeah. Who? Yeah, people don't be thinking about you when you go, but see, what
No,
was
I'm
what?
saying from like fights and stuff in prison, you lost some people.
No, not through fights.
Okay.
No, nothing
Okay.
like that. Nah, nothing like that. A
Was
lot of
people
fights.
get did people get unalived when you was in prison?
No, I never bear witness to nobody get unalive in front of me
Okay.
or around me, but I didn't see niggas get their teeth knocked out over a spade game, playing a noodle a game, 50 cents a game, and niggas getting knocked out over envelopes and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, you'll see that, and then a lot of niggas get violated and getting beat up too for messing with them punks, man. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the community, but I'm just
Right.
saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of guys would try to dip, man, and them guys will put their life on the line, get shipped to other joints, going to the hole for a year, all that. You know what I'm saying?
What's the hardest joint you was in, or was they all the same?
No, no, no. Cause see, when I was in Logan, that was a medium joint. You know,
Right.
it wasn't rough. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really get rough to me till I got to Galesburg. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Cause
Galesburg.
that's where I paroled from. Yeah, Galesburg. They were still gang banging, beating up the police. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
GD
you
didn't nothing
paroled from
change.
Galesburg? Then you
I
came and did a
paroled.
rap show there? Ah, yeah, you told me
Absolutely.
that. You
Yeah, that's why I
did.
said that when I you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
man, I
you
was locked
did.
up in this motherfucking number with Bushwick Bill, man, rest in peace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gave him that opportunity, bro. Yeah,
Yeah. I
tell
forgot
him
you was
to.
there with Bushwick too.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did a whole shout out for me and everything, man. That was love.
Yeah, man. Well, once we clicked, we never separated though. So
No, no, we did, man. Always did
yeah.
business the right way, man. Always been a solid dude, A1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good luck.
I'm having fun with him, y'all. See, y'all can go back and look at his other interview to get like more of the background on him. So
Yeah,
now we'll go straight in. You said you don't mess with demise no more, right?
nah, nah,
And
not at all.
what is that like, man? Because it's like you deal with so many
I
people,
know. I
man.
want to tell you this, but see, with the demise stories is, I'm gonna say this.
Right,
Because the one for my when demise, I wouldn't have met Greg Wolf, who was
right.
the
Oh,
the
great.
millionaire investor, and if one for demise, I wouldn't have met Soundmaster T. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? Um, One thing about demise, he knew how to find investors that's willing to put up money for you that will believe in you. And
right,
he found this white man who signed us to his production company and then paid us like 3 grand a month just to live without no music out. You know what
right,
I'm saying? But I was doing a lot of writing and it contributed to what's going on because the plan was to blow demise up. But just to make a long story short, when we did the Lil Wayne and Migos show out in out in South Padre Island, Texas, at
right,
Clayton's Bar and Grill, it was a certain amount of money that was paid out, and a certain amount of money supposed to came to me, and he didn't give it to me. He been hiding ever since. You know what I'm
maybe he
saying?
forgot.
That nigga ain't forgot the fuck. See, you trying to gaslight me. You don't forget it was a lot of money, man. You know what I'm saying? But and he chose to run, bro. And that was in 2019.
Right. Well, let me ask you this, right? Why do everybody? You probably don't even know why, right? But they really don't do it to me too much no more because they know me and you are tight, right?
Right.
But why do people love to hate on Megastar, man? People always.
I know. I don't know. I ain't fucking nobody. I don't know money. I ain't fucking nobody's bitch. I don't take nothing from nobody. I don't know. See, when motherfuckers can't control you, bro, or they can't afford or can't afford what's going on with you, that's what it is. And you a street, you a real nigga, and you one of the members. If anything was flagrant on my name out there, it would have got back to you, and you'd have been like, "What the fuck?" And you know what I'm saying. So you from your opinion, what you think it is? Because you be here, you was hearing some of the hate. What?
I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Tell me.
I think you try and help too many people.
I do.
I
I'm
really do.
guilty of that. I do.
I
I
really
do.
do.
I
I,
do. I do. And
I,
I give a lot of people a chance that don't deserve it.
yeah, I was telling somebody, right? He was like, "Well, yeah, man, because I don't really deal with Megastar." Like, why? well, it ain't none. It's just people always say something about him. I say, yeah. But look how many artists that he works with. He works with more artists than Master P did back in the day. So, of course, out of 15 people, you might have one disgruntled customer if they ain't getting all the attention
Let me
that
tell
they
you, so
want.
all these motherfuckers is broke, man. They fucking broke. If I'm this bad guy, why they ain't did it yet? And I'm flourishing. I just made 52 and I'm still standing on their motherfucking necks. I do
Yeah,
business the right way, bro.
that's why I
You
had
know
to
what I'm
get this
saying?
interview. You've been showing out lately. I remember I was
Yeah, I do
commenting
business
on
the
your
right
stuff.
way.
I
You know what
said,
I'm saying? And them
I
bitch
think you was
motherfuckers
at
don't.
with Soldier Boy. I remember I've been commenting on your stuff. I said, I see you show off.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but for real though, right? This what trips
Mhm.
me out with people, right? Like
Yeah.
you just said about people being broke. I don't want. I gotta say this because I want people to understand where you're coming from.
No, say it.
I watch you do radio shows, promote events,
Ain't none of that shit
and
free.
you still go work a job. It's
Mm-hmm.
like you still
That pays me
making
very
money
well.
come regardless.
Yes.
Regardless, you know
So
what
what
I'm
the fuck they
saying?
doing in their 24 hours? But everybody want to be a big motherfucking rap star. You work with some of the biggest names out there. They and these motherfuckers who ain't made it yet have no idea what them motherfuckers going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
You
remember
gotta.
me and you was doing a show and and the money went where we needed it to be. And
Mm,
you was pissed. Right. And I
man,
said, Broski, no. Get the hook. Enjoy it. We can't win
man.
every time,
You
but we
did, you
still
did, you did.
say, hey, we got other stuff
But
going
you know,
on. We're gonna make
I was
some
still
money.
getting my feet wet too, and I was moving and grooving. But you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'm just starting to, and then you
Yeah.
know, you be wanting them wins. You know what
I
I'm
had to
saying?
make you get up and get some content. I'm like,
You did.
no.
Yeah,
We got a crowd here. The
yeah,
money just ain't what we want it to be. So
right.
now, hundreds of shows later, to see you
Yeah,
flowing through it, but it
yeah,
just trips me out when somebody got something bad to say about you.
right.
That's because you
Yeah,
didn't
it's
sit
just
down and take the class. Because I know he
it's
got
them.
no problem showing y'all
Nah, man.
how to do what's what. So
Yeah,
everybody
I
that's
give
working
everybody
with
the same formula, man. You know what I'm saying? I go with genuine intents and intentions, and they be telling me shit that they can't even do, promises they can't keep. You know what
right
I'm saying? And then people only gonna use let you. They're gonna use you as far as you let them.
as far as you
You
let
know
them.
what I'm saying? Yeah, as far as you let, what you allow, and sometimes you give people too much of the benefit of the doubt. You know, we try to find the good in people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you this though, bro. Anybody that has ever went against me, my name and my brand is either dead, broke, or irrelevant, and I say that with extreme prejudice.
There we go.
You know
With
what I'm
extreme
saying?
prejudice. Okay.
Yeah, like real talk. They ain't doing shit. What are
Ain't
you
doing
doing?
it.
And that's another reason I go so hard because I hate to get these industry connects and get in and learn shit and educate myself and get the tools to deliver the shit that I preach. You know what I'm
But
saying?
but when I say you doing shows and stuff, y'all have to understand he doing them all over. He's not just in Chicago.
And check this out though, bro. And not only that, these bitch, well, whoever they are, all the bitch ass motherfuckers that be hating. Let me tell you something. I done booked all of them. Lil Chris, Mikey Dollars, Hypno Carlito. You know what I'm saying? I had a chance to work with Duck before he passed.
Right.
Ruga. Nobody never had no problem getting their money. Ain't you
Right.
heard any of them motherfuckers say Mega Stop? Got bad business.
Well, I gotta ask you, man.
Nemo 600.
I
What?
gotta ask you before I get into you naming all your artists. We'll close out with that, right? But I gotta ask you, man.
What up?
So I saw you and my brother Superhood having some discrepancy. Y'all worked it out quickly because you don't let nobody talk stuff about you without
No,
coming
you
over
know,
to you.
you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. And what's crazy, you just brought up Super Hooks. I ran into him yesterday.
Right.
Ran into him yesterday, and we shook hands and hugged. We didn't talk about the situation though,
Well,
but
no, y'all cleared it up. Y'all
yeah,
cleared it
yeah, I
up.
think I just
But that ain't what
I
I want to know about. Because y'all cleared that up. That
oh
ain't what
yeah,
I
yeah,
want to know
yeah,
about.
absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I seen him, and
I
we
saw
hugged
another
and we
one
had a
of my
good
homies on
conversation.
the post though, man. I did, right.
Which one? Tell me.
Showtime, right?
That bitch
I mean
motherfucker there.
showcase, right?
Fuck Showcase.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck Showcase. You know what I'm saying? On hood hierarchy. You know, and I know he was a guest of the show. I didn't even have nothing against Showcase, man. That's him, bro. Nigga didn't come
Right.
threaten me and put stuff on Facebook on me and all type of shit, man. And where his ass at now? I used to do good shows with Showcase, and I thought he was a good brother, man. But he's a goof ass nigga, and he like to beat up bitches. Fuck him.
Oh man.
And I know he gonna see this, and he gonna have something to say, but he know why, because he came at me hard for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And wherever he at, God bless him.
Oh man, yeah. I was wondering. I thought.
It's on site. The nigga threatened me. It's on site, just like he said. Fuck him.
Oh man, y'all gotta give peace a chance, man. Y'all gotta give peace a
I'm
chance.
all about peace, man. But I go
Y'all
back to
gotta
fun. When
get.
people do certain
We gotta
things
get this.
and
We
run to
gotta get
Facebook
this money.
and say stuff like that, he try to discredit my name, say I'm a fraud, I'm da 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 da. And look at me.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Where
What
he
y'all,
at?
what you people don't get, right? We make money off of our name,
Yeah.
so it's
We gotta
like
protect our name at all costs,
you
bro.
almost could do anything else to me, but come at my name.
That's it on my business. That's
That's
it.
because of you. I can't eat without my name. My name
That's
is
it.
everything.
Man, real
So
talk, bro.
yeah, man. I hope that
And you know what? Let me apologize to you, but that just struck me. I didn't mean to go so hard on your show, even though I know we could, let it out and all that. But that nigga went too hard on me, bro. So that's why I feel the way I feel. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is.
well, I just had to ask, man, because I saw it. I
Yeah,
was like,
that's
man,
why. And that's why I said what I said. You read my comment.
yeah, I'm like, I just, and we have to understand. I'm a podcaster now, so I gotta be messy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's talk about it, bro.
I
Hey,
gotta
BC,
ask. I
I'm an
gotta
open
ask
book,
the
nigga.
question.
No, cause I like, and it's good for me. Cause I'm sitting down with a thorough nigga, man. A motherfucker that's one of
Oh
them
man,
people, man. You know
you,
what I'm saying?
you know it ain't nothing but love. They don't know we got some big stuff about to come up right
Oh
now.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
man. When that phone
they,
call come in,
they ain't
baby.
even got a clue. So it's like
Right, they don't have a clue.
ain't got a clue.
Ain't got a clue.
So I gotta ask you, man.
Yeah,
Do you manage artists? Do you sign them to your label? Like what are you doing?
I do both. Well, you know what? Where we are now, what I'm doing, I do manage. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? But it really depends on what the artists want and how much work they already embody. But I do sign artists, sent to my label under my umbrella. I teach artist development. I make sure I get them registered so they can receive their digital royalties properly. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
put the music out, whether it's under my distribution or I help the artist set up their distribution and let them watch the money. It's just me building them up, putting them in a position to be seen, to be heard, you know what I'm saying, and good to
What's your
the
distribution? Explain to them.
Okay, my distribution. I have Rock Nation distributions. I got the relationship with Real Carter, Jay Z nephew. We went down to the Rock Nation building and sat down with him when Menace had his label meeting, and we got blessed to, you know what I'm saying, come up under that umbrella. And since then, I just developed my relationship with him. You know what I'm saying, to be more involved in bringing artists over. You know what I'm saying? But I use all of them, whether it's United Masters, TuneCore, DistroKid.
Okay.
But yeah, but as far as being attached to a major label, I released through Rock Nation.
Right. Okay. So what if an artist if I send an artist to my guy Megastar, right? I
Hmm.
meet somebody and they're asking me to work with them. I don't have time. I send them to my guy Megastar.
Hmm.
What criteria would they have to have when they come to you,
Well,
and what can you do for them?
okay, well, if they're artists that just starting out, just complete artist development. If
Right.
they are artists that got a body of work and they trying to revive themselves, or they just, trying to get under a new umbrella to, build their brand, I got all the avenues for them because I am also now the fleet artist division assistant manager. You know what I'm saying? So I assist the whole division for artists and all the PR, all the promotions, all the campaigns, everything you need is under this umbrella, one stop shop. It just added steroids to everything I already got going. So that's
Okay.
where that's from A to Z. We don't go to A B C, then go to S, and then try to come back to D. We go.
Right.
Everything is structured,
Right.
and these artists got to understand. They think because they've been rapping 5 or 6, 10 years that they was happening. You're not.
Right.
You're not viral. There's no consistent radio play.
Yeah.
There's no record in the city that the people is getting behind. We got work to do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you're an artist that got it, then we already got the big boy stuff in place. To get music in position and start moving and grooving. Got access to the publications, playlistings, blog placements, all top tier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
definitely.
we move records through the algorithm, man, and we
So
build records
so
and break records.
you can work with any artist.
Yes, I can work with any artist. I can work with any artist, and I can work with any budget.
There y'all go. I'm putting a stamp on it. I
My
recommend them
man.
if you serious and you got your budget together.
Yeah,
I
that's it.
recommend them because
Yeah.
people could talk that talk, but he the only one getting traction for the up and comers and the people that's already got something going, like you said. So I
Mhm.
see now just in the last couple months, I see
Mhm.
you just added a female artist. What's her name?
Miss Fowler.
Miss Fowler. I need
Yeah.
to interview her. I
Okay.
see you
Absolutely.
added my guy Julian, the
Yes.
one of my
Got it. In.
favorite humans, man. That's my
Yes, my
guy
man,
right
good
there.
brother. Yeah, good
And
brother.
I see you got L Hitter.
Yeah, El Hitter's under the umbrella. You know what I'm saying? He's not signed to Loud Money though. You know,
Right.
myself, El Hitter, we have a partnership, but I'm helping just getting him back in the fold and build his brand, you know what
Yep.
I'm saying? But I handle him like I manage him, you know what I'm saying?
Who's some more people that you are working with?
Oh wow. Man, independent artists. I mean, like Getty Man,
Amen.
Hefe. You know what I'm saying? These just independent artists under the umbrella.
Right.
Um, what's my baby girl name? Royale. She getting ready to get back in the mix. You know what I'm saying? I got Juliet, my R&B queen. You know what I'm saying? I got some dope independent artists. That's everybody getting ready to hit. I'm bringing the Kush girls back. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Yeah, we're gonna
down.
make up and do the biggest. You know what I'm saying? Strip-a-thon ever. So I'm working on that right now, bringing the Kush girls back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I work with, our artists call me from all over, man, from Atlanta, from Florida, from New
Right.
York. And these artists be telling me, man, there's nobody in our city that do what you do. I'm like, you bullshit. And I get the name him up, but they be like, ain't nobody in
Hey,
the field
Megastar.
working with us like that. I'm
It
like,
ain't
wow.
nobody in Chicago to do what you do, man. They wanna
Oh, man, no.
they wanna act like it. Whoever you are, say, hey, you're wrong, Beats. I got all these artists that I'm managing, or like you say, not even signed to me, and I'm connecting dots for them. Just
Yeah.
show me who it is, cause yeah, people doing it one or two people, but you have a roster of artists that you work with, man, and to me, that's just great, and you constantly
Oh yeah, and I just added. Oh yeah, I just sat down with Davucci and another independent artist,
Davucci.
Michael
That's my
Myers. Today, they
check
under
out
the
his
umbrella.
episodes,
I
y'all.
just I
Check out
just
his
locked them
episode.
in today, man. Davucci and my man Michael Myers. So they under the umbrella. I'm gonna be working with them
Okay.
brothers, getting them pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's dope, man. You really I just love it, man, because
my man.
I see what you put. I gotta tell you, man, you motivate me. Like you one of the reasons I got into the podcast and stuff because
Man.
you got 19,000 radio shows. Then you do the podcast too. It's like
Hey,
how many radio shows do you have?
no, but I have no. Well, I do
And a
Boss Talk.
station.
I do
Just
Boss
go.
Talk on my radio Chicago. Yeah, I do have a
Boss Talk
station
on my
under the
radio
Fleet
show.
Radio Network. I got Loud Money Music Radio. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And in our Fleet Network, we got over 93 radio stations. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was working with FMP. They're making a new transition, so
Right.
I was in talks with them and coming back. So if my phone ring, I'll look at that as well, which is co-owned by Danny Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Salute to Danny Boy, back with Death Row Records. But
Salute.
yeah, man, I knew this media. See, with me trying to build a label, and when you study knocking on doors, and them doors not opening as fast enough or as frequent, you got to create your own lane. So I get into radio. You don't want to play loud money music? I'll play it.
Right.
But I know the game. I still pay to play in the places where it makes sense and building records and making stuff happen.
Right.
But you got to open up those lanes for yourself. You want to be in publications and become viral and get people from all around the world globally to go to one spot where they can see you. Man,
Right.
let me get into this too. Let me do this. Let me train myself on this too. You know what I'm saying? So it just adding elements, man, not just to make me a better person at doing what I do, but just having that education and the training where when I talk to these artists, I can deliver everything I tell them I can deliver. You know what I'm saying?
I
I ain't
just
gonna play with nobody money and their time. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just don't. I just again, man. I just gotta hang with you more because I'm trying to figure out how you juggle this all because you still have time to be a family man. I'm talking about from the parents and aunties and stuff on down.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you have, it's like it just be amazing. Like you,
I got 6 grandkids, man. You know, I got four
right? You,
granddaughters. You
how
know,
many
two
you got?
grandsons. I got 4 granddaughters and 2 grandsons.
There you go. You got all the way down to the grandkids. It's like
Yeah.
you have. I see you like, man. He got time for all this, man. And it's like I really, I really look up to you. Take my hat off, especially for you
I
to come
appreciate that.
home from prison and not look back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. It's
And
been
all the
10 years
time
since
I've
I've been
known
out,
you,
bro.
you never offered to front me a kilo. You never,
You was already moving and grooving, man. You know what I'm
you
saying?
never.
I
It
got
ain't
popped
never
before I got a
been
chance
none
to.
illegal. It's always been something that's gonna get us
Oh
some
yeah,
real money.
oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
and I seen what you was doing, man. We didn't have no heroes from Inglewood that was traveling the country and jumping out of these other cars like that. If you want no full fledged drug dealer, or you on 1,000 businesses, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Right.
however God blessed you to get a position that you was in, man. You know, looking from our side of the fence, that's amazing. And do you know how long me and Al Rock been doing it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We was some dancing ass niggas. We were, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But before the rap, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, so this shit, man, it's just a blessing, bro. So man, salute to you and being a good brother and opening up doors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely.
Nigga, when we did Project Pat in Cleveland, shit, great. Everybody had their own house and that motherfucking thing, man.
Right. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
dope. You know, I had the model with me and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
That was a good show, man. That was good, man. We acted up, but
Yeah.
again, like I say, once we hooked up, we never
Mhm.
unhooked. So
No, we never unhooked, man. I appreciate all the opportunities and top tier situations you put me in. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
real talk. And
Yeah.
what we got cooking right now? Oh man, I'm just
We got
I'm just waiting for the
we got
phone to
them
ring.
cooking, man. You know,
Yeah.
it ain't nothing that ain't expected. It's just the fact of people think that we supposed to give up. See, y'all gave up. We kept going. That's the difference. I don't know if we lost him. I don't know if we lost him. But he made it. He made it. Y'all just coming in. Y'all coming in rapidly right now. Oh no. I'm gonna put y'all on the screen. He gonna miss it. He gonna have to go back and look at it. Oh no. Hold on. He'll be back. He could have went dead. Let me see what we got in here. Streets. Y'all in here deep. Shay Room. Shay in the building. What's up with you? Trust the process. They go my guy Quago, Avenue, New York in the building. Overdose music. Who else here? They go my guy Marvin Cole, currently locked up in Louisiana. He said good content on beats. Keep doing what you're doing, big bro. Casino in the building. Free our leaders. Free you, Casino. Free you, brother. Billy Guns. We finna make it happen. Salute to you, Billy Guns. Hold on. Let me bring Megastar back. I don't know. We don't see you, Megastar. We don't see you. He trying, y'all. He trying to get here. That's that's good to hear, Natalie. He gonna have to go back and hear this. You are both super motivating. I need to get up and clean or something. I don't know what's up, Megastar. You ain't showing up. You ain't showing up. You ain't showing up. You ain't showing up, Megastar. I'm trying. Uh-oh, there go my favorite villain in the building. Mr. Doc Mays himself. Y'all go look at the Doc Mays movie. James let the third in the building. Say blessings to both of you. Amina's still here. There go my sister, Sadie L. Walker. Sadie, you got to come to an episode. You've been getting requested, so you gotta come back to the hierarchy. And so do you, Drama G. Drama G got something big going on in Miami for his birthday. Everybody needs to be pulling up. I'm pulling up. We pulling up. We can't get you back on Megastar. I don't know what happened. I'm not responsible. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Uh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Megastar. I don't know what happened. Hold on. He said, hold on, y'all. We trying to get him on. Trying to get him on. I don't see why he ain't coming on though. Let me see. I'm trying. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, I'm back.
There we go. There we go. He back.
Okay, I'm back. All right, I'm back. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, man. My
He
man
had to fix.
Bugatti, my cameraman, man, didn't tried to call me. He was outside and made everything flick off,
Oh yeah,
man.
that's how I do every time. Why it
My
get
man.
smaller when you came back? Let me see. It don't matter. You've done great. You've
Hey man,
done,
salute to everybody that tuned in, man. I appreciate that, man. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You know, man, you're on fire, Unc Beats. You're on fire, my boy.
man. They here, man. They hollering at you. They
My
go
man, what
Tati
up?
Tati in the building.
What up, Toddy Toddy? What up? She gonna be performing Amari Blaze June 7th. She coming out. She getting the
June
stage.
7th. I gotta get her on here. Tati, you gotta come back for another
Yeah,
interview.
she's a dope female artist, man. Huh? I got yes, sir.
Yeah,
Man, yeah, they got it.
we gotta get him on here. Drama
Mm-hmm.
G said mega star.
Drama G, what up? What up? What up?
Drama G got a big party going on in Miami, y'all. Y'all get there. Y'all get there. They got my guy. Chill in the building. Chill did it
Big
big
Chill.
last weekend,
Yes, he
man.
did. Big Chill, my sweat
Grassroots.
brother. Yeah.
Grassroots. That's another
Come here.
that's another hard working
We got it.
dude right there. Chill definitely hard working.
Yeah. This the reason the phone here went out. Bugatti.
Hey,
Instead of
sorry
coming in,
about
he
that.
tried
I
to call.
should have known it. I should have known. Hey, you gotta come do an interview too, man, because you're a hard working cat too, man.
Yeah, June
And
17th, man. He got a big fashion show celebrating his birthday.
I need to be there because he
Yeah,
hard
man.
working
I
and
love
he
it.
humble, man. You know, and
Yeah.
I appreciate you. You got to come on here so we can promote the fashion show.
All right, for
So,
sure, man.
And,
We'll make it
and, and,
happen
and,
ASAP.
and promote the fact that he the president of Loud Money Films.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
money
Gotta
films.
let everybody know a lot of money in the house.
Yeah,
This is my
GMS
first time
crazy.
seeing you without a camera in your hand.
I got it. It's in the car when we get
Okay, okay.
it.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
man. Nothing but love. I definitely rock with you, man. You just the last couple of times you done caught me at the wrong time, but I rock with you 100, man. Anybody can hold this dude down, family, man, instantly.
My man.
Y'all gotta understand that loud money thing go a long way with me, man. Y'all rocking with him, I'm
My
rocking.
man. My man. Appreciate that. That's love, my boy.
But before I let you go, Megan,
Okay.
I need a hood hierarchy drop, man. Give me a hood hierarchy drop.
Oh man, okay, bet. Let's get it. It's your boy Megastar, CEO of Loud Money Music Group, the most active independent label in the city of Chicago, and we rocking with Unc Beats and Hood Hierarchy. Y'all already know it's the biggest.
There we go. There we go. So everybody, this has been Megastar. I gotta go because you missed a few people that I was shouting out.
Yeah.
Sadie in the building,
Say,
my
oh yeah, I
partner.
heard all that. I love yeah,
Oh,
Sadie.
he heard y'all. He heard
Yeah,
y'all.
I heard everybody in the building. Salute. I
So,
appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you.
so he heard y'all. So with that being said, y'all, tell them where to find you at, Megan.
You can find me on Instagram at the real Megastar 2414 or hit the website megastar2414.com, loudmoneymusicgroup.com, mega epk.com, lmgcustom.com.
There we go.
Easy, easy.
And remember, On your block, you a nobody, but in our city, he's a megastar. Okay,
My man,
you
that's
gotta get it
love, bro.
right.
That's love.
You
That's
gotta get
love.
it right.
That's
So
love.
we in every episode one way only, man. But
Yes,
look
sir.
like you the froze up. Did you freeze up? Okay.
No, I didn't
You
freeze
tell
up.
us what I say. What's the hood? You tell us where you from, and we out of here. So with that being said, oh, and salute to Cash. Tell Cash right there still.
Yeah, cash here, cash here.
Cash, tell them where to find you at, man, so they can get cut up.
1734 East 87th Street.
Follow you on.
Brotherhood Barbershop. You can follow me on _Cash Cuts and Facebook Stephen Robinson, whatever. But
Yeah.
I'll let your boy.
Let's
Yeah.
get it. So
Oh, and
with
shout
that
out
being
to my
said, man,
and
what'd you
since
say?
we're talking about DJs and stuff like that, shout out to my uncle Sam Chapman, the
The
hottest
GOAT,
stepping DJ in the city. Holla at your boy.
the originator, none greater.
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, man,
Yes,
I
sir.
say, what's the hood? You tell us your hood, and we out of here. What's the hood?
Inglewood be the neighborhood. Yeah.
We go.